Hey guys, welcome to the HighOnAndroid Roadshow. Sorry, I had to restart it. For some reason, I forgot to set it to public. And anyway, restart here. But today's show, we could go ahead and talk about, anything. So yeah, because I've got some time. I'm actually driving to my parents' house, so I have to let me know. By the way, I'm using the LG G7 again for the live stream. I was gonna bring my LG V20, but I actually need I got a Verizon card, and I don't want to, I wanted to bring my Pixel 2. Hey, what's up, Groff? Welcome to California. Yeah, I've got the LG G7, testing it out again. Now, I am on Verizon 4G LTE now, so quality should be better than last week that I did this. Do let me know if the quality's better. Yeah, I'm right on Saramani, yeah. Where do you guys live around here? Okay, let me just get on the road here. What if I get on the road? Get on the first lane. Peony's golf tournament. I made like a really bad mistake. What happened was, for some reason I thought tea time was at 1 o'clock, and it was actually at 11 o'clock. So she missed her golf tournament, her tea time. It was like completely my fault, so I feel like a dumbass, but yeah, so, but she's got another tournament, August 9th, actually the same date, Note 9 is coming out, so I'm gonna go there. What's up, Umar from Pakistan? Thanks, man. Pixel 2 XL, oh, I love Pixel 2 XL, but I remember I screwed up the USB port, so I replaced it, but my screen's still screwed up, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. What's up, Mate X? What's up, Mattia? You're always confusing me by making these new names. Guys, please stick with one username. Otherwise, it's very hard to remember. I know some of you guys have like 2 or 3 different names, and I have to remember them all. It's sometimes confusing, yeah. LG G7 or OnePlus 6? I don't know. I guess it really boils down to the price. One of the things that I don't like about LG G7, the 240, it does have slow motion, 240 frames per second, but it's at 720p. Why did LG do this, yo? Like, everybody else has like 960 frames, 486 frames. This is the LG G7, yeah. Oh yeah, did you send me a DM? Sorry, yeah. Sometimes I miss it. Just tweet me again. Verizon working better than T-Mobile? I think so. Remember last week we did this, and T-Mobile 4G LTE, kept coming off. Where am I going? If I actually go straight like here this way, I'm on 280. We will actually go right straight to like Google headquarters. You can pass by Palo Alto. Yeah, but I'm actually not going there. I'm actually going to another. I'm going to East Bay right now. But yeah, with the G7, this is the regular camera. You can switch between wide angle or regular camera, and obviously the front. Am I speeding now? Pixel 3 XL? Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get the Pixel 3 XL. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I think, Google, hopefully they've improved the camera. I think the only thing that sucks about Pixel is that they have the best software, but their camera hardware sort of sucks. It's all like software, so hopefully, yeah. Have I been to Michigan? You can come there next year. Yeah, Michigan's hella boring, dude. Yeah, if you're gonna go to college, don't go to Michigan, yo. There's a lot of nature and shit, but from what I hear, Michigan's boring and it's cold in the winter. I'll go to like somewhere like New York, LA, San Francisco. Go to like a big city, then it'll be more fun. It'll be more, especially if you have to eat your, native food. Like if you like, for example, I eat a lot, so I have to live close to the city because that's, you can get a lot of that. Or Vegas is very good too. Yeah. Michigan, I would avoid it, especially college, because I went to college in California in Davis. Davis is like a cow town. There's nothing to do. It's so boring. If you go to a college that's so boring, I mean, you'll get your studies done, but you won't have fun in life. You just like be a nerd. I don't want you guys to be just a nerd. You're gonna have life experience. Have a balanced life. Being number one, being a valedictorian in your class doesn't mean anything. Come out to the real world, It's your social skills. Same pixelating. Make sure your internet is good. Oh, Monterrey, Mexico, cool. I always want to go there. ¿Qué pasó, cabrón? Yo soy el cabrón. Why el perro? Blood Moon. Am I gonna do a new bike video? Yeah, I've been thinking about it because I got the new GoPro Hero 6 Black, so I might do some tests with that, maybe some slow motion. Because I already got a GoPro mount on my helmet. Yeah, so yeah, I might start bringing my bike out a little bit more. Yeah. Anyway, I just finished a video. Actually, I'll give you a preview here. I did a video on this car charger. It'll be uploaded tomorrow. It's Dash car charger. Here, I'm doing reviews while driving. So cool. It's got a dedicated LED for dash charge, so you'll know it's actually being dash charged. And the best thing about this, if you own any other smartphones like I do, it also supports quick charge. So it's a dual dash and also pretty much supports all kind of quick charge. Supports VOC, dash, and quick charge. I don't know if it's quick charge 2.0 or 3.0, but it works on my phones. So this is like the ultimate. Oh fuck! All right, ultimate dash charger. Does also quick charge. So I really like this. If you buy a OnePlus, this is gonna solve a lot of your headaches. It's on Amazon. It's called A+ dash charger, car charger. A+ dash car charger. This is like the best one, I think, because think about it. I don't want to switch chargers if I'm using my Galaxy S9 to my OnePlus 6, but this allows you to also, if you switch to a OnePlus phone, you can still use a quick charge. Yeah, A+, like just spell it out, A+. But I'll have a full review tomorrow, unboxing and review. So yeah, I'm doing that. I've got, okay, we'll do more reviews while driving. I got so much shit in my pocket. So this is the WowWee game controller. This is the best game controller out there if you want it sort of landscape mode. So I'm actually working on a review. This is great for stuff like Fortnite. For the touch buttons, you can actually program it to actually touch wherever you want for the buttons. I'll have a video on this eventually. But I've been using this for a few weeks now. So I'm still testing it out. But I really like it. Because they have copycats that looks like this. It looks exactly the same. Don't buy it. Make sure you have this dog icon. This is the original. The one with the dog stick. If you don't get this, then you can't get the extra features. So don't just buy the cheapest one. Buy this. Buy the one that has a little dog, tags. This is the original. Yeah. 15 watt wireless charging, good as advertised. 15 watts, I think, is actually not fast charge. So get something that supports fast wireless charging. Make sure it works for Samsung products and LG products. Then you should be good. But don't just buy a wireless charger, then you'll get a slow charger. But Chotec has a good one. Spigen has a fast wireless charging. I actually have 4 different models that I'm actually testing right now, so eventually I'll have a comparison video. Moga control is not bad, but with Moga, the setup, I had one of the original Moga controllers, and it doesn't work out of the box. You have to install the app and do all kind of bullshit. So I don't actually recommend. I don't know the latest Moga controls are like that or not. But it wasn't like looking great for me. OnePlus 6T. I don't know, man. OnePlus 6 is pretty good already right now. Oh yeah, the power bank should work also. They're all dash charge. Dash charge basically means it uses 5 volts and something like 4 amps. So it uses low voltage but high current. Whereas quick charge 2.0 and 3.0 is 9 volts or 12 volts. So you have less current but more voltage. It's the same thing in terms of wattage, just different techniques of fast charging. Yeah, but I think if you guys like OnePlus products, like I said, get accessories that do both, which is smart, that way you can get any phone and you'll be able to quick charge, which is great. Like the small camera that sticks up, you mean the new, what is that? Is that the next one? Future Mi A2 Pro with Mi 8 SE body. I don't know. I haven't really tried Xiaomi products too much, so Xiaomi products. Power output is the same, but the voltage is different. So if you have quick charge 3.0 charger that doesn't support dash charge, it will slow charge. You'll be stuck. It will take you literally 2 hours to charge it to just 50%. No, maybe not that long, but it'd be super slow because that's what I was stuck on. So I got this new car charger, and now I can, charge my OnePlus 6 fast. Before I would wait in my car and just wait for it to charge. But yeah, getting the right accessories so you can actually use the dash charge or fast charge, sort of important, If you drive a lot, if you commute a lot. So OnePlus 6T, a lot of the people are saying OnePlus 6 is missing stuff like dual speakers, wireless charging. All right, it's already pretty much IP68. They just didn't really get the rating. But once you add those two, wireless charging is just, all it is a coil, and it's like a sticker, and it's just gonna add some thickness. And dual speaker will be nice. Again, it's gonna get thicker. I think that's why OnePlus went with those specs. But I think they're fine as it is. I guess they could add probably dual speakers without making it thicker. Wireless charging would definitely be good, but I don't think it's a requirement. It's a lot of people. You can get away without wire. It's convenience, but it's not something I would say is required. As far as waterproofing, it's also another convenience, not something requirement. But as long as it does have some kind of waterproofing, which the OnePlus 6 does, so it's just not rated. Yeah, official IP rating would be definitely good. Why no custom development for Xperia Z3? A lot of the Sony phones, they don't have as much development. That's what I noticed. And damn, I gotta actually root my Sony stuff and try to figure it out. But yeah, you always, if you want to root your phone, always get a phone that you can root. You can, find out before, you know. Shoot, root and change pure Android on your NVIDIA Shield TV. Yeah, you could do that. I don't know why you would. I don't know, for specialty devices like NVIDIA Shield TV. I think you might be better off using that OS unless you really get something else out of it. But yeah, you could turn it into just a stock Android for sure, like an Android TV box. You have an SA Plus design. Well, I'm not Google. They really, they're not really making the phones. Usually, it's another manufacturer. Yeah, so I guess they do design it. Yeah, I don't know that answer to that. Nintendo Switch with Android, Lineage OS. Yeah, I haven't used Nintendo Switch, so I don't know, man. If we connect top to a large monitor HDMI, would there be lag? No, there's not gonna be lag. High on laptops. How can you root Z3 without losing DRM functions? Ooh, did you look on XGA? Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest problems. Yeah, I remember that. Like when you root a Sony, all your DRM features get removed. Sony's a bunch of assholes. Why do you have to do this? Samsung makes Microsoft phones. Yeah, they've been doing that for many, many years. Primary carrier. I use T-Mobile and Verizon mostly, but I also have AT&T and Sprint and Google Fi. I'm gonna actually do a speed test later this week with all 5 networks. When is the next meetup with Flossie Carter? I was gonna actually go to the Note 9 event, but yeah, it got canceled because my daughter has a golf tournament, and I had to choose between attending a Note 9 event versus attending my daughter's golf tournament, and I chose my daughter. I'll choose my daughter every time. I don't care. I don't care if a company comes out with a time machine, or I don't care if it's an event like once in a lifetime to watch this rocket event to Mars. Even if I got it for free, I'll choose my daughter's event. Sometimes you gotta have priorities. YouTube is great, but what? I'm never gonna choose money or company over my daughter. Check support threads on, Lineage OS is not really compatible with a lot of things, but what is the best phone to root? Obviously, Pixel phones and OnePlus phones. They're the 2 best. I haven't really messed with Xiaomi products. I think they're pretty easy too. But just stay away from anything that can't be rooted. Stay away from any budget phones because they usually support sucks. Buy a decent phone, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, Palm Pre was really good. It was sad that they got sold. And now you guys know that WebOS is used by LG for their TV. It could have been better than Android, but I think it was some kind of conspiracy, or I don't know. Somebody bought it out and they killed. HP bought it out and they killed it. They should have kept developing it. The HP was the wrong company to buy Palm because HP sucks at making phones. They suck at making computers, man. Every HP laptop I bought died within like a year and a half. So yeah, I'm not a really fan of HP anymore. Hewlett and Packard. Yeah, OnePlus is very good. Yeah, so the web OS is great for smartphones. I don't know I don't really know on TV, but they literally took web OS and they killed it, which sucks. because for those of you guys who don't know, so WebOS is more closely related. It's actually pretty much Linux, pure Linux, whereas Android is a sort of a fork. And I remember, I made a web server running on the Palm Pre when it first came out. The video is still out there. And you could literally run anything you could run on regular Linux, you could run on Palm Pre. You can't sort of do that with Android, but it's a lot harder. So yeah, WebOS was, I wish they just kept going with it. It was a very good OS. Companies give up too quickly. Like when they have a very good technology, good platform, and they give up too easily or sell out. If Palm Pre kept going, I bet you it might have been just as big as Android or maybe even bigger, But yeah, sadly, that was one of my biggest disappointments. I love the Palm Pre. That was what I was using before Android. Palm Pre is actually more open source, more Linux, something I like. Thanks for the $2 tip there. Think they should make T-Mobile Sidekick? Oh yeah, they should bring a T-Mobile Sidekick. They should move it back. T-Mobile Sidekick was, something like that. Make it thinner, make it portable, like a game. I don't know why they don't put landscape keyboards on, phones anymore, or make it modular so you can put a keyboard too. Twin turbo. So I thought my car had twin turbo when I bought it because it says on the engine cover twin turbo. But I guess it's actually not twin turbo, but they do have the twin turbo version. So it's just a single turbo. I don't care. It's just like, I made a review video a few years back. But yeah, I'm up for another car, so I don't know. I might get something basic this time. Business aspect of WebOS was kicked in. Yeah, I think it's a conspiracy, like either Apple or maybe even Google. I don't know, whoever it is they killed it, man. It sucks. 2019 Toyota Supra, are you serious? They're making new Supras? No, I don't think so. I'm a family guy, so I'm not going to buy a small car. I'm not going to buy I'll buy a sports car, but make sure it has 4 doors. Make sure it has large seats. I don't like small cars. I actually like big cars. I love big boats. My previous 2 cars were Tahoe, Trailblazer. So I used to drive really small cars, but once I switched to SUV, oh my God, it's so much more comfortable. It's almost like riding a sports bike versus a Harley. Right? For long distances, big cars is the way to go. Yeah, I would never buy it. A Honda Civic is the suicide machine, man. I'm sorry, like small cars are just suicide machines. I don't know if you guys ever been in an accident, but if some drunk driver hits you and you're a small car and you become paralyzed, that's it. I mean, that's not the end of your life, but you won't be able to do anything about it. It's too late by then. So your biggest insurance on, living from an accident, obviously, bigger car. I don't know, that's my advice. Should I go into Bark It Now? No. Oh, so I'll have a video. One of my videos next week, when Note 9 launches next week, I'm going to have a video called Why You Should Not Buy Note 9. I'm going to piss off Samsung. Because when a new phone comes out, I would not buy it right away. Never. If I only buy one phone, I would never ever buy a phone until the price comes down. Because all these new phones, after phones a little bit later, and being patient, especially if you're on a budget, I would never buy a phone just right after that's what dumb consumers do. That's what all the sheeps do, And besides that, you don't know all the problems it will have. Like look at Note 7. If you waited 3-4 months, you could have avoided the whole fiasco and just, skip to the Note 8 instead of buying. Like, I'm still waiting on my refund from T-Mobile. They still have not refunded me for my Note 7, even though I returned it. So I have to call them, spend my time, and that's, time is money for me. So I was like, what the hell, it's a T-Mobile. I'll have a video on that too. So I'm sort of mad T-Mobile didn't take care of it. That Note 7 fiasco it's still going on right now for me. Tesla Roadster. Yeah, I'm not really into Teslas yet because those are electric cars, and there's not enough electric charging stations, even in California. I mean, they have a few in certain places, but like if you go to the gas station, you can't recharge your damn, Tesla. If you recharge it in your house, even then, electricity costs so much in California. I'm on like tier 3 right now. If I have a Tesla, I'm going to be on tier 4, tier 5. It's going to actually cost me more to have an electric car. Yeah, what you really need to get is the solar system. Yeah, you need to get solar cells on your house. Yeah, I like Chevys also, yeah. Just put a generator. Just put a motor. Buy a Tesla and, put a small motor. Yeah, little generator so you'll never run out of electricity. Huh? Somebody, I bet, will do it. Because if you go on long trips, like I heard that LA, you can go and you can charge. But when you charge, you still have to wait 30 minutes. You still have to wait for it to charge. We're not there yet. We're not there yet, man. I don't think so. But if you live in the area where electricity is cheap, it definitely makes sense. I would totally get it. But I'm just saying, out here in California, like you don't have solar panels, you're gonna end up paying more for electricity. Mitsubishi. My first car was actually Mitsubishi Eclipse. That thing was a piece of shit. I loved it, but everything was shaking. After 6 months, everything was made out of plastic. The whole front fender, if you got in an accident, you're pretty much dead. So I actually put a turbo. I even had a roll cage to protect myself. Everybody with the Note 7 got a refund, $400 coupon, and for the Note 8, yeah, it didn't happen to me. I'm still waiting for my refund. I just haven't had the time to call T-Mobile. Because I actually went to the T-Mobile store, and they said, no, we can't help you at the store. We're going to have to call in. Like, what? Really? So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't T-Mobile's fault entirely, but I'm still waiting for my refund, so I'm pretty bitter. Why do I have to take my own time, a few hours, for something they screwed up? They should call me and tell give me my refund back. But whatever. I'm gonna have a whole video on it. Blow mine up? No, I didn't blow mine up. No. One time I spun out of control, but yeah, I wish I kept that car, but my mom donated to. Oh my god! This car's gonna hit the truck! Look! Oh my god! What is he doing? What the fuck is going on? Oh no, he let the guy in front of me pass. What a weirdo. Should you switch it from Sprint if you want to root in general? Yeah, I would not, especially Samsung devices, I would never buy carrier branded phones anymore because they all have locked bootloaders. What I would do is get a GSM network like AT&T or T-Mobile. That way you can buy any unlocked phone. You can buy a phone in China, you can buy a phone in Thailand, you can buy a phone in Russia, and you can use it with AT&T and T-Mobile. The problem with Verizon and Sprint, you have to buy phones, from Verizon or Sprint. All right, there are a few phones that are compatible, like Pixel phones or hybrid phones that are compatible with CDMA. Samsung, LG now makes unlocked US versions that also work on Verizon or Sprint. But also those have a locked bootloader, so that's why I would just not use Verizon or Sprint if you want to root your phone. That's the worst route. If you can help it, if you get good signals with T-Mobile or AT&T, I would not use I would not use 네. 어디에 댓글 달으셨어요? 어디에 댓글 달으셨어요? Yeah, so we're going over the San Mateo Bridge now. Yeah, if you buy AT&T Note 8, you can't use it with Verizon because it's a GSM phone. If you buy a US unlock model, it's a separate model. Then you can go ahead and use on Verizon or AT&T. But you still have locked bootloader, so you can't root it. So you go back to buying AT&T or T-Mobile, buy the international version like I'm doing right now. Your next phone will be a Note 4. Yeah, Note 4 is actually pretty. You could probably buy one for like, well, you can buy one for like pretty cheap. 어디에 댓글 달으셨어요? 어딘지 알아야지 댓글을 읽죠. Yeah, your last rooted phone was S3. Well, you know, rooting has, you know, it depends. Like, you know, not everybody needs roots, you know, but I like rooting my phones because, you know, especially app backups, rooted apps like game apps. I'm starting to use more often now as I'm playing more game. Have I tried Alibaba, Banggood, Gear Best? Are they genuine? LCD for the Pro 3. Alibaba, yeah, they should be good. I don't know about Banggood and yeah, the Best Place. I don't even think they even sell parts, do they? They only. I know Banggood sells like cheap, shitty gadgets. Maybe not. I mean, that's what they sell. Can you root your Pixel to Verizon? So there was like a short window where you could have unlocked the bootloader on Verizon Pixel 2 phones, but Verizon sort of locked it. So now you can't. Just buy the unlocked model. Why are you buying Verizon? If you have Verizon and you want to buy Pixel phones, never buy from Verizon. Just buy the unlocked version. Because it's the same thing and it has unlocked bootloader and it works fully on Verizon. All right, always buy unlocked version. Buy it straight from Google. You know, why are you buying the Verizon models? Those things. It's just like you have this option. Google gave you this option of buying an unlocked bootloader phone versus Verizon locked bootloader, and you're buying Verizon locked bootloader. It's like somebody wants to give you $300. But you'd rather not take it, you know? So yeah, next time you buy Pixel phones and you have Verizon, buy an unlocked version because it's the exact same thing, works flawless on Verizon, and you'll be able to root your phone, you know? You don't have these problems. That's why, you know, it always starts with buying the phone. If you buy the right phone, you'll never have these weird problems, especially when the option's out there. Or all those people that buy US models and now you upload a video on how to root Galaxy S9. Or I get like 100 comments about people like, oh, this is crap. This doesn't work on US models. I'm like, no shit, bro. Are you like dumb or something? It's been going on for like last 3 years, you know? I'm just like, Jesus, FML, you know? Why do you buy a phone, you know it has locked bootloader, and expect me to make a root tutorial? So yeah, from now on, I don't give a shit about those people. You deserve it. You deserve to have your bootloader locked because you didn't look into it. So do your research before buying the phone. Make sure you can root it. All right, or you can always sell your phone and buy an international model. If you're late to the scene, yeah, then you're okay. But a lot of people, you know, just be lazy about buying their phone, not looking up whether you can root it. The simplest way you can do it is just go to XDA forums, go to the phone model you have, and go see if anybody rooted your phone. If nobody has rooted your model of Verizon Note 8, it's probably never going to happen anyway, you know. But I made the mistake of buying the LG G7 because I thought the G710 EM model is actually supported by LG site. So I thought like most Samsung products are like that. Like if it starts with a certain model number and so some like what is it like SMG 960F? It's the S9 model, but different countries will have 960FD, blah blah blah. I thought it was the same thing with LG, so I bought this Hong Kong model G710 EMW, and I go on LG site, find out bootloader cannot be unlocked. So I was so mad, and I couldn't return this phone because I had to pay 20% restocking fee. Yeah, so yeah, that really sucks. So sometimes you can make a mistake like that too. So LG products, you gotta get the G710 EM model, which is the European model. They don't actually have much of it on eBay. I would wait till there's more supply. The price is like still $1,000. I only pay $600 for my Hong Kong version. So LG G6 T-Mobile, yeah. Greg Alls is the LG G6 T-Mobile. He's been asking me for the last like 6 months. Every day I wake up. Greg messaged me on Telegram or Twitter. He's like, "Hey Max, what about LG G6 T-Mobile?" So LG G6 T-Mobile has lock bootloader. No one figure out how to unlock that bootloader. We're all stuck. Droid Life dudes make fun of us. Oh yeah, I know. Kellex, especially Kellex, yo. He'd be writing articles like every like few months. Just when I thought he would not care about it, he would write an article. He'd be like, "Why rooting sucks," or "Why rooting not valid." Of course, you can make 1,000 reasons why root. You don't need a root. But it's not really for everybody. It's for people who need, advanced features, who want to make, who want to tinker with their phones. And there's obviously a crowd of people like us who's out there. Yeah, I mean, it's rooting makes things possible. Like you're going to be able to install new software. You're going to be able to repurpose it later down the road. So yeah, rooting will always be part of Android because it's part of Android, You can use, oh really? You can root G6 using LaughSpoit? LaughSpoit? Oh, is that something new? Does that actually unlock a bootloader? Oh, you just bought a HighOnAndroid t-shirt? Oh, thanks, Jack Burton. You're the man. I actually need some sales, man. My YouTube sales is, I don't know, my YouTube revenues has been plummeting. My website revenues has been plummeting. I've got hackers attacking my websites. It's been sucking. I've been sucking it, man. It sucks very much to be maxed out. But I'm still hanging on there. Showbox APK? I haven't tried Showbox APK. I don't think it's bad for you. Just make sure it doesn't have malware. Just make sure you download APK files from reputable sites. Don't go to like a spammy site that has like, girls on it, naked pictures. Just avoid spammy looking sites. As soon as you see like any butts or tits, it's time for you to get out of that site, all right? General rule. Those are called spam sites. Those are called scam sites, Anytime you see tits or, naked ass, just get out of that site, all right? Don't download APK sites from those kind of sites. I'm actually using the LG G7. This is the front camera. This is the wide angle, and then this is the regular camera. And I'm actually on T-Mobile with that phone, and I'm tethering off my Pixel 2, which has Verizon SIM card. And yeah, last time I was using T-Mobile, we kept losing a signal. But We haven't lost signal yet, so we'll see. Dual booting, I don't know, man. It just makes it confusing. If you wanna, I don't really like dual booting. What I do is I just make a backup in twerp recovery. And if I want to go back to another ROM, I'll just, restore whatever ROM. It's not dual booting, but I'm sort of switching. But yeah, dual booting can be sort of havoc. A lot more things can go wrong. So I'm not really down with dual booting anymore. My hot tub, yeah, still works. I'll have an updated video soon. It's been almost like 2 years that I've had it. It still works flawless. As long as you take care of it. Where I live, it doesn't snow. So it never drops below like 50 degrees. So, but if it gets super cold, then it can damage your spa. The motor and so or if you install it, maybe install it like in a garage or temperature control. You can even install it somewhere indoors, or for the winter, just disassemble it and put it in there. Just don't use it in like super duper cold, because that's what damage it. But yeah, it still works fine. Yeah, I think I'm actually #1 for that Coleman Lazy Spa now, which I'm proud of. A portable spa. Do I want my daughter to play golf? Yeah, for sure. I mean, she could totally do it because I got her started when she was 7. She's 10 now. Her swing is better than mine. Her swing is better than mine. When I was like 15, she's only 10. She's a girl, so I think she can totally make it. But I'm not crazy about it. We're like, I don't want her to be like Michelle Wee, like, super genius prodigy at 10 years old, with like Michelle Wee's like she's already hitting like 300 yards when it's like 11. I don't want her to be like that, where she's just crazy about golf. But, whenever she has free time, I want to just get her to improve it. Because if you look at Michelle Wee, one of the problems that she has is, she got into pro golf way too quickly. She never got to enjoy real life. And I think not having balance hurts you. She's only won like 1 major or something. Her record is terrible for being a golf prodigy at 10 years old. So I think the key to golf is also, well, just in general, you want to be a balanced person, But I don't think Michelle Wee is balanced, probably not. Or even Tiger Woods, later in life he's got some marital problems, and that's partly become, part of not having balanced life, I think. So I just want her to enjoy golf, and if she want to do it later, then do it. But I want her to like do everything that normal kids do first. I mean, I could have got her started way younger, but I purposely didn't. Mentally, it's not good for kids to be in, competitive mode too young. Just slowly do it, so you don't get tired of it also. Try the match slot shot in the can. What's the match shot in the can? I don't know what that is. Terrarium, yeah, Terrarium is very good. I use Terrarium to get, get a bunch of free movies. I don't use it all the time. I don't know the legality of stuff like Terrarium. That's why I'm not making a video on it. It's sort of gray area. It's not illegal, but it's not legal. It's sort of like that. I don't know. It also depends on what country you live. So. Oh, match shots. Yeah, what am I gonna use? I don't know what I'm gonna use match shot for. What am I gonna use it for? Do I like sausages? Oh, great. Yeah, I love sausages actually. Like breakfast sausages. My favorite brand, I forgot it. In Korean, we call sausage soseji. My daughter calls her sandwich sausage. And she wanted to learn Korean, so we call it sausage. So when I'm catting for her, she's like, "Hand me my sausage." So I give her a sandwich. Try streaming games. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I don't know how to stream. I haven't tried streaming games. Can you stream games with YouTube? Because it doesn't do screenshots, yeah. Hey, what's up, Richard? Richard Rotner. Stay on horses, Richard. Welcome to the stream. My name is Mox. I'm in actually Britland here. Look at all these cars in Britland. Nice and white tonight. Am I good with PCs? As yeah. I mean, I'm not bad. I mean, I'm not the best, but I had to build a PC. Macs, I built a Hackintosh before. I've never owned a Mac before. I've never bought a Mac. Actually, I've actually bought like one Apple product in my whole life. Australian, yeah, I don't know how to do Australian, but I think I bought the original what's that? iPod. Yeah, I bought the original iPod Touch when it first came out. That was no, and I actually no, I bought a bunch of Apple products. I bought the older generation iPods, you know, the big ones with like 20 gigs of, what's that, 20, what's that, like, anyway, they had the hard disk in it. And then I bought a iPad. I bought the iPad that I never used. I just gave it to my wife and she used it, you know. So yeah, but I think that's, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like I hate the, you know, I don't like the iPhone interface. It's weird. Like, you have the weirdest thing is, like, the worst annoying thing is you don't have a back button. And every time you go on an app, you want to go back, you have to literally pull your hand up, go to the left, and then hit it. I hate that because it, you know, you waste like 5 seconds. You waste like 0.5 seconds of your life trying to hit that back button when you can just, you know, not move your finger and just hit the back button. I don't know how Apple users even, you know, deal with that. I guess you get used to it, but to me, that never use iPhone or iPad, I hate that. I need that back button, you know. 안녕하세요. 한솔의 팬 들고. Notifications on iOS, yeah, they're always just playing catch up, you know, or even trying to switch. I literally asked everybody I asked on how to switch Wi-Fi on iPhone, even my mom. They go into settings, they go into general, they go into Wi-Fi, and then they switch. That's 3 different menus you have to go. On Android, you just swipe down and just hold down the Wi-Fi. You know, yeah, those 2 things just really annoy me, and I refuse to use Apple products because of it. It's just like, I guess that's how Apple is based on, but yeah, it's really annoying. I hate I hate hitting the back button up there, you know. Why are you out of back button? It's like, you know, that's why I don't use a Mac. Back in the day, remember, you know, Macs would have 1-click mouse. Oh my God. That was so annoying. Like, you can't access the menu with 1 finger. Or can you? Can you hit the control? I think you can do that, yeah. But back in the day, you had 1 button. It just felt like arcade. Like when you're using 2-button mouse on a PC or 3-button mouse we had back then, and then you go to a Mac, there's 1 click. Like, we have 5 fingers. Why the hell we have like 1 click? It's like made for people with, like, you know, Macs are literally made for people with 1 finger. Yo, it's a 1-finger device for people who type with 1 finger. if you guys do Apple products, I'm totally bashing on you. But don't take it too personally, all right? But that's how I personally feel. It's overpriced. You know, you can get the same same 2.4 gigahertz on a PC laptop versus a MacBook. You'll pay like, every time you'll pay like 40% less for the PC version. And you can always install, you know, Hackintosh on a PC. Why would I even buy Apple? You know, just install Hackintosh. It's the same thing. But I guess people buy it for the thinness. You know, their designs, You know, honestly, it's not bad. Their design's pretty good. You know, it's thin and they sort of strive to make everything minimal. So I guess that's good, but you know, just not for me. I've always been a Windows person. I've got a new this auto driving module. So my car actually drives itself now. It's pretty cool. In traffic, it'll just drive itself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just driving with my knees. Do you guys know how to drive with your knees? I could totally go for like, I could totally drive a whole trip on my just with my knees, yo. Because I'm got so used to eating hamburgers while driving. Yeah, but make sure you have an adjustable steering wheel. You want to bring it down. Maybe I'll have a video on it, but I might get in trouble with DMV. You can't drive like that. Yeah, we've been auto driving for like a long time. You know, just use your cruise control and use your legs. Man, you got auto driving already there. Oh, if you have manual, yeah, obviously you can't. Yeah. Yeah, manual cars are very manual. I don't know, it's not very convenient for long drives. You know, it's fun to drive fast, but yeah, for long drives, yeah, it's not great. Now I'm stuck in traffic now. Yeah, traffic is bad in Berlin. Let's see if we can catch any Teslas. There's so many people driving Teslas now. It's crazy. But I don't know why now there's nobody driving Teslas yet. Yeah, I saw a bunch the other day. Yeah, I'm using the LG G7. Oh, in Serbia, there's no automatic cars? Really? That's crazy. Yeah, but automatic is definitely the way to go for the future, I guess. Especially with automation, auto driving. You know, you're not going to be able to. No, you may. What if they developed a manual car that could also do auto driving? I mean, if you could do both, that would be the best of both worlds. But instead of making an automatic, um, you know, what is that called? Instead of making it automatic and then adding manual features, but actually make it fully manual and add automatic features, that would be kind of cool. My car does not do mirroring. Yeah, you'll see. You can read the Oakland sign. Yeah. 한국어 잘 못합니다. 네, 저 한국어는 하나도 못해요. 네. Yeah, I still have the same car. Yeah. You can put an alternator on the wheel to charge your Tesla. Yeah. Yeah, really. Yeah, manual is definitely fun. You know. I've got the Beamer X5 right now. Yeah. Oh, look at these cop cars. What's going on? Oh, motorcycle accident. Oh, it's a Honda CBR. Is Tesla going down? I don't know, man. I like the cars, but I just feel like, you know, they're rushing everything. It seems like it's a new technology, and I think Elon Musk, you know, is approaching it wrong. He's not getting sleep. Like, what kind of car is going to come out of a person sleeping in his office every day, not getting sleep, stressing himself out? Obviously, there are going to be mistakes, you know? If you're going to build the best car in the world, most safest car in the world, get some sleep. You know, take your time. Yeah, Tesla's, I don't know, man. Over time, I think it'll get better, but we're still in starting stages. I'll just wait until, you know, it's a lot more stable. But I think electric cars still not really proven completely. You know? Oh, wrong. Yeah. Autopilot, also another thing. You know, it's not perfect right now, and there's been a few accidents, so. It's better to just wait, you know. All this new technology, you're just risking yourself using it now. especially like the auto driving thing. 'Cause you get in the accident, and you're one of the guinea pigs for Tesla. And if you die, that's it. That's it. You know? You have no say. You can't sue Tesla. You just die. You know? In terms of cars, I would just stick with something that's more proven. But I would love to have autopilot, because I hate driving, especially in like traffic like this. Why the hell do I need to drive? You know, we could totally use sensors and then make it auto drive. Look at this. Look at this BS. This is pretty much what Bay Area looks like at 425 here. Why never feature the wife on YouTube? Yeah, just privacy issues, you know. Some people don't like to be online. Some people like to enjoy their privacy. Yeah, so my wife doesn't, didn't like to be online. So. No, they're different. Like my parents hated, like they got mad at me last time I was gonna make some video with them, and oh man, that pissed me off. I've worked so hard on making the video, and they're like, no, you can't put us on YouTube. I think I'm sort of an open guy, so I don't really care, but some people are way too paranoid. I think that's bad too. You gotta have a balance, man. 영어 어렵다고요. 예. 죄송합니다. 다음에 내가 한글 채널 있거든요. 거기 구독하세요. 배터리아제. 그럼 저요 거기 가서 다음에 해드릴게요. People who drive an old car, manual, pro driver, possibly. I mean, having an automatic doesn't mean you're a bad driver either. You can still be a very good driver with automatic. You just don't have as much shifting features. You don't have to have a manual car to drive well. You can still drive most automatics like a manual car. Like my car has manual mode. Most sports cars have manual mode that you can use. It's not the same thing as driving like a completely manual, but or automatic. You put it on sports mode. Yeah, but having manual doesn't mean you're a good driver. If you're a good driver, then you're a good driver. If you never get in accidents, you're a good driver. I think so. If I talk to somebody I don't know and talk to them in Britland language, oh yeah, there's these guys from Scotland at my local bar that came to San Francisco, so I started faking it. I was like, hello guys, I'm from Britland. Do you guys know what that is? And they totally thought I was from Scotland. And later I tell them the truth. Yeah. Automatic shifts faster anyways. People involved in the accident with Tesla cars never drive other cars before. Too dependent, possibly. I think autopilot's just not there yet. Autopilot, you know what the autopilot means? It means the car drives itself. If it fails in any way or form, if it requires the driver to actually watch the road, then that's not a fully autopilot, car. So we don't have that technology there. Even Tesla, it doesn't auto drive itself. You still have to have your handle on the steering wheel. So it's not autopilot technically. It's still manual. So yeah, it's like when you use cruise control, you still have to drive your car. We're almost there. Everything's automatic, but you still have to watch the road. It's still, if let's say some of these lanes, the paint goes off, then you could throw off autopilot. you know, to make it fully autopilot, what they need to do is install, you know, maybe RFID tags, you know, buried underground. All right, that will help the autopilot system, so it will never get off the road. But we don't have that. It's all relying on cameras and sensors. That's not accurate enough. So eventually we'll have roads that will, you know, they'll replace these paints with RFID tags or something that'll help us autopilot better. But yeah, I don't know, until maybe the technology gets better, but you know, everything is still pretty beta, I think. ACC, automatic cruise control. Yeah, automatic cruise control is pretty cool. A lot of cars have it. When you go in traffic, it'll, you know, stop and go for you. When autopilot driverless cars are finally mainstream, lots of people will be having backseat sex while commuting. Yeah, I guess that could possibly happen. But I don't know why you would want to have sex like in the morning. Like that just doesn't make sense to me. Right before going to work, I don't know. I think that's kind of gross. You know, all like, you know, there's fluids up in you, and like you want to do it like in your private home. You know, not right before you go somewhere. Like, you know, not right before you have to shake hands with people and shit. At least go fucking wash your hands, man. Do it somewhere crazy. Oh my god, yeah. That's a teenager thought, I think. A teenager thought. We need a flying car, LOL, Southern California, make traffic. So what Southern California actually needs is a better public transportation. Yeah. It's just, you know, there's no public transportation, you know. They have train and stuff, but it doesn't go anywhere. You know? It's only like near downtown and stuff. That's another reason I refuse to move to Southern California, because of the Carmageddon, or LA, yeah. You know, it's too hot, too much traffic. When you have too much traffic in that hot weather, it sucks. We have so many less cars here in Bay Area. This is actually not bad. You know, Southern California, it's just like so horrible. It takes 2 hours to get anywhere, you know. Where am I going? I'm going to my parents' house right now. Does it go in circles? What goes in circles? Yeah, Florida is hot and humid. Another thing, if you guys gonna buy a nice car, do not live near the ocean like I do, because everything rusts. The other day I was actually cleaning my garage yesterday, and you know, I bought a brand new bike for my daughter Fiona. It was rusted. That's why I refuse to buy a car, because if I buy a new car, it's gonna just keep rusting. Even if I have garage space for it. What you need is a temperature-controlled, humidity-controlled garage. Then you can buy a car and it won't rust. But out where I live, if you have a car, it will rust from inside out. You won't see the rust on the outside, but your motor will rust, your wheels will rust. Yeah, it sucks when you live by the ocean. That's like the number one thing that sucks. Salt kills everything. Who's driving? It's an automatic pilot, guys. Automatic pilot. No, I'm driving right now. Is it giving you the mirrored effect? Yeah. It'd be cool if they have cars where they have a steering wheel in the back. So when you get tired, somebody in the back can drive for you. Atlanta moving to Florida Keys. Yeah, Florida is actually a great place to retire to. That's actually one of my locations. Thinking about, they have a lot of retirement communities you've seen on TV. Is that they have that commercial, the retirement community. Like they got the little song and everything. It looks like Fandy. Las Vegas also is one of the best. Cadillac CTS, CT6. Yeah, those are pretty fast cars. Not bad. Yeah, retired to Florida. Florida, very good. No property tax. Nice and humid, and also, you know, you got a lot of ocean there. The only thing I'm worried about Florida is alligators, you know. Dude from Police Academy driving the bot. Yeah, I don't know about that. Boston rocks. Ford F50, 150 Raptor. Yeah, Ford is not bad. I always wanted to actually get a truck. I like big cars. I actually want to get a truck one of these days. A nice big truck like a Toyota Tundra. It's not bad. You know, trucks are safe, man. You get in an accident, you're in a Honda Civic, you're pretty much dead. A big accident, you're dead, pretty much. Or you'll lose your legs. You'll lose your head. Be in a nice truck, you know, and you'll live. For sure. Alright, man. Nice talking to you, Greg. Let me look into that T-Mobile G6. Not true? What do you mean not true? Of course it's true. If you live in a country that don't have big cars, trucks are easy to roll. Well, just drive safely. Why would you roll a truck unless you're going super fast? You can't roll anything unless you're the one going too fast. Yeah, you can't roll big cars unless you're the one going too fast. Hey, there you go. Timothy Perry Jr. said, I was in an accident in a Honda Civic and survived, but it basically split the car in half and tilted it. A truck caught me off with the trailer. It had trees in the trailer. There you go. You got lucky, but in most cases, you'll probably die. You know what I'm saying? I like sports cars. I drive an 18-wheeler for a living, so no trucks for me. Oh, yeah, the 18 trucks, truck wheels are great, man. If you're driving. But yeah, obviously, if you drive a truck all day long, you're going to want to drive a sports car. Just be safe, man. Just use your common sense. Try to buy some, you know, good sports cars. They have, you know, don't buy a Porsche, man. Porsche is the worst. Porsche is so small. Those things are just, those things will just crush, man. Remember the actor from Fast and Furious? Guess what kind of car he died in? Porsche. You know? Porsche is the fastest car in the world. Also the most unsafe car because it's too small. Maybe buy a Lambo. At least you got more crush zone, you know. Buy a Nissan GTR. There's so many other cars that are bigger and faster. But yeah, Porsche is the worst, man. You get in an accident with Porsche, you're in a can crusher, basically. Yeah, buy a big, you know, you can buy some, and you'll have more space too. Like Porsche, you're not gonna be able to go to Home Depot and buy like garden products, sand, and you know, for your garden. It's just so small. Let's route the highway. Japanese sports car the best. Bigger weight means more fun, not as fun to drive. No, I've been in a GTR. GTR is very fun to drive. Very fun to drive. What other good cars are there? Yeah, but I don't know. Porsche, overrated, man. It's a suicide machine, man. You get all that speed in a small can box. It's like a Beetle, man. Crushing space. Buy a Nissan. Yeah, I actually want to get a GTR. Yeah, I want to get a GTR eventually. Yeah, GTR will probably, this isn't it pretty fast? Yeah. And if you just put some intercooler upgrade, maybe a turbo upgrade, you can easily go faster than a Porsche or a Lambo. Anyway, let me see if I can spot any Teslas today. Wow, it's 0 Teslas so far. That's weird. Skyline R34, yeah. GTR 50? No, I haven't seen that. Oh, we were talking about cars. Don't I ride a bike? Yeah, I have a Gixxer 650. I don't ride it much, but yeah, that thing is a suicide machine. It's so fast. Or any kind of sports bike, man. I actually want to get a Harley. Like something like that would be pretty good. Decent. So that's why I don't drive it much, because I know I'll die in my bike if I drive it too much, you know. I'm using the LG G7 right now. Nissan. This is the front camera. This is the wide angle back camera. And then this is the regular camera. So yeah, it's good for streaming. This GTR is doing 6-second quarter mile. Yeah, for sure. You can do, you could soup it up so easy. Yeah, GTR, a good car to get. Front cam, yeah, front cam is actually the best so far. So a lot better in low light. Korea. 안녕하세요. HighOnAndroid 쇼에서 와서 감사합니다. What's my opinion on bikers and lane splitting in California? If you have a motorbike, you split lanes. It's 100% legal. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I split lanes all the time because that's the whole purpose of getting a motorcycle, so you can go through traffic. So if you're afraid of doing that, then yeah, I guess motorcycle not for you. 한국인 있어요? 별로 없어요. Yeah, I bought a motorcycle so I could split lanes. If you're not splitting lanes, then you should get a Harley so you can just drive slow. Yeah, for sports bike, it's definitely better for lane splitting. Yeah, for short distances, for commuting. Oh man, that's where sports bikes shine. Yeah, I would say. It's bigger bikes like Harleys are hard to get between the lanes because it's so wide. Yeah, I mean, just use your comments that I don't split lanes when I'm going faster than, like, let's say 30 miles per hour. I usually only split lanes when cars are completely stopped or they're going like 5 miles per hour in traffic. All right, because no one's really moving anyways, then you can just shoot through. All right. Yeah, so splitting lanes is actually part of why one of the reasons I started motorcycling, because I was in Korea, working in Korea for a year. 안녕하세요, Andy Kim. I was in Korea, and I had to commute to work, and I learned how to ride a motorcycle from a dirt bike from my friend. And one time I was in Yongsan, and this guy was selling these modified, cheap-ass 125cc motorcycles. So I asked him I bought the motorcycle for $2,000 with my credit card, but I didn't really know how to ride a motorcycle other than my dirt bike experience. So I asked the guy how to ride it. And then that's how I learned motorcycle. 제가 한국에 몇 년 전에 한 11할 때 15년 전에 I'm just doing this in Korean real quick for the Korean subs. 오토바이를 어떻게 배웠냐. 그래서 한국에 일하고 있는데 근데 언제 한번 용산에 갔더니 한 200만 원짜리 오토바이를 팔았어요. 그게 200만 원 주고 근데 오토바이를 어떻게 탈지 모르는 거예요. 그래서 그 아저씨한테 물어봤죠. 그래서 거기 가만히 이제 창녀 동네 있거든요. 거기서 막 연습했어요. 한 30분 동안. 그리고 용산 대교 타고 처음 탄 게 딱 대교 타고 그래서 오토바이 타는 법을 배웠어요. 죽을 뻔 많이 했는데 그래서 그때부터 이제 오토바이 타고 그 전엔 지하철 타고 강남역에서 구로구까지 갔는데 그 뒤로부터는 이제 강남역에서 구로구까지 오토바이 타고 진짜 힘들게 배웠죠. Anyway, that's how I learned to ride a motorcycle. And yeah, it was a scary experience. But the good thing was I had a lot of fear. So I kept like visualizing in my mind, I'm going to switch the gear and put my thing. And then, once I got hang of it, because in Korea, you don't, under 125cc in Korea, you don't need a license. So yeah, I was really careful. So I've never actually I fell one time on my motorcycle, but I fell like twice. But I've never hit anybody ever. I've never been in a motorcycle accident. Other than the first time I was on my dirt bike. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just driving home here, or not home, but to my parents. So I wish I had a motorcycle now. Damn it. You rarely speak your native language anymore. Well, you can always learn, I'm trying to learn Spanish now. Getting pretty good at it, Capo. I think you loving the great wide angles. Yeah, this is the wide angle. Pendejo. Can you root Note 5 on Verizon? No. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Matthew Smart? Are you smart? Where am I going? I'm going to East Bay right now. Did I stop working out? I haven't really worked out that much lately. Yeah, that's true. But I've been actually exercising a lot more. So I think I've lost some weight. Because I actually exercise more. I've been doing less of this, but I actually do this or play golf. Or I've been doing gardening, grunt work. But I'll start working out a little bit again. So I've sort of like toned. I think, yeah, I didn't get thin. I get toning. Got more toned, yeah. Is that my job from YouTube? I don't have a job from YouTube. I'm just using YouTube. Not a job. Come on, guys. 한국 Note 5. 네. Less weight, yeah, more aerobics. Yeah, I've just been doing a ton of walking. Because when you play 18 holes of golf, you walk like a couple miles. Yeah, so there's a rumor that Samsung's launching Fortnite exclusive for 30 days. I don't know if it's true or not, but probably true. Yeah, so I got the perfect controller for that. If you guys don't want to play Fortnite, grab this guy. Game control, which I'll have a review of eventually. It's not fun. Note 5 한국어로 해달라고요? 어떤 Note 5? Yeah, walking the dog. Yeah, so I've been sort of just doing a lot of that. So I think I'm stronger, thinner and stronger. Oh, work on YouTube. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a Portuguese. Okay. Yeah, cool. Oh, you like the wide angle in the front? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not as wide. Like it's just getting narrower. So what I've repeated this, but LG should put two cameras. Put one regular and put one wide angle. So for low light, you can use a regular. For wide, you can do super wide. But I may start using the wide angle lens again because it's not wide for me. I haven't rode a motorbike in 15 years. It will just come back. Yeah, it's second nature for me. Yeah. 배틀그라운드 잘 모르겠는데요. Is that hill really that big? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Did I quit smoking? No, I didn't. I keep smoking. Yeah. Go buy some tacos. Yeah, I actually bought some tacos the other day. Bought them some Taco Hill. Some soft tacos. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll come back to you. Motorbikes, if you've ever ridden a motorcycle, and it's always going to come back to you. 미국 얼마나 덥냐고요? 지금 70도, 73도. 네, 화시라고 그러나? 섭씨라고 그러나? 화시라고 그러나? 한국 사랑해요. 당신이 사랑한다. 제가 사랑한다. 5G wireless internet? I think Korea will get 5G first. All of Asia will get it first, and then we'll be the last ones to get it, just like happened with 4G LTE. Hey, what's up, Leonard? What's good? Yeah, I'm just chilling out right now. Yeah, I haven't talked to. We've been texting each other, Flossie. Yeah, I was supposed to go to the Note 9 event, but yeah, due to my daughter's golf tournament, so I'm not going. Plus, I don't know, Note 9. I don't see it as a. I'd rather go to the S events, the S series. So Note events are sort of boring. It's just incremental upgrade. 5G confirmed to have lower pings. I don't know. It should, yeah, obviously. So many Korean people. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Why so many Korean people today? It has fiber backhaul, so probably, yeah. 5G, 6G, 7G. Oh, LTE video. Oh, with the Note Edge. Yeah, I remember when first LTE Advanced first came out. That was like when Note Edge came out. So I bought a Note Edge right away, and it was test there. I still have that phone right now. Yeah, dude. LG, just make two cameras on front and back. It'll be killer, you know. You like Leonard likes my hair loss video. Gray hair. All right, so I'm 38. I have a blonde piece of hair that grows here. It's blonde. I don't know why I have one piece. Every time it starts growing long, my daughter would start making fun of me. I don't know if I still have it. And then when I grow a beard, I have two white hairs. There's the only two white hairs or blonde hairs I have. I don't have any gray hair. It's all white or black. But I think that has a lot to do with stress. If you have a stressful job, let's say you're like an accountant, of course you're gonna have a lot of gray hair. Anytime you have to use your brain a lot and it's stressful, I think that's the thing. But I've led a pretty easy life. I mean, I've had stressful events, but overall I'm a pretty easygoing person. Like I don't set alarm. When I get up, I just get up when I want to. I don't have a job. I just get up and make videos on what I want to make videos on. It's not scientific, but it sort of makes sense. And I think, and I live young, you know, I do things that young people do. I play games now, and I don't think old. I'm not pessimistic. I'm very optimistic, you know. I always think positive. So yeah, stress, I think, is #1 cause for gray hair, white hair. That's, I think, completely another issue from balding. But I know a lot of my friends who have white hair, a lot more white hair. They have stressful jobs. So yeah, think about it. If you have a stressful job, maybe it's time for, if you don't want gray hair, if you want to live longer, maybe it's time for you to make less money for a less stressful job, you know? Obviously, we always want to make more money. I mean, especially if you have kids. But if you're single, then you do have that option. You don't have to live in the nicest condo in a skyrise. Maybe you can live in a, maybe you can live with roommates. Have a part-time job, enjoy your life a little bit. Is texting and driving illegal in California? Yeah, it definitely is. I don't know about live streaming because I'm actually not texting, and I've got my phone right where I see the road. Um, yeah, so I've got a pretty good setup for live streaming. I built this so I can actually live stream across the road. But yeah, I don't think what I'm doing is illegal. So I'm not texting. I'm watching the road. It's a gray area probably. There's probably no laws for it. V40, yeah, I wish they would bring back V40 secondary screen and the wide angle, super wide angle camera, or maybe like have a button where they have the sliding camera. Why can't you put a little wide angle lens that you could put in and out, with a button, so you can switch. Instead of having two cameras, you can have one camera. And just put a second wide angle lens that can be slide in and slide out with a little button. That would be pretty awesome for both in front and back. Then you don't need two cameras. You just have one camera in front and back. Oh, as long as you're not holding your phone, yeah, you should be fine. As long as you have your eyes on the road. Just use your common sense, man. People are not gonna pull. It's a lot of California laws are common sense also. Like cops don't pull you over because you're going 5 miles over speed. They will pull you over when you're going over like 20 miles over. So yeah, if you use your common sense, then you should be fine. A lot of life laws is based on common sense. If you're not really hurting anybody, there's no reason to. People come after you. Just don't get dump driver. You'll be fine. Where am I going? I'm going to my parents' right now. Avoiding your questions. Sorry, I may miss some questions because I'm sort of driving. Trying to answer questions. So be patient. How do you make your money? I'm I work at McDonald's part-time, yeah. And what I do is at the end of the day, when the manager goes off, I start taking all the orders, and I don't actually put it in the machine. I just put it in my pocket, put the cash in my pocket. And then when the manager's gone, I hack the camera system, and I'll make it look like I'm still working. I'll repeat these videos, and then I'll hack the camera system so they don't know what I'm doing. I'll just go to the cash register and just pull some money out. Yeah. Easy way to make money. Yeah, I recommend it. All right. Yeah, don't tell anybody. Yeah, I might get fired. Don't tell me. But I just told you the secret to fast food, luxury life, man. But seriously, that's a lot of fast food people do. That's how they sneak up hella money. But yeah, I don't recommend that route. Yeah, you'll probably lose your job eventually. Yeah, if you have common wire, if you have more than 2 wires, you're fine. But if you only have two wires, it's a problem. Nest even has a section now, and that's why when you go online, when you look at competition thermostat, like if you type Honeywell Wi-Fi thermostat, it says on the title, it says you need common wire, like it's being a big problem in the heater HVAC industry. So I guess this is a huge problem with Nest controllers, and that's why none of the HVAC companies will honor your warranty if you're using Nest. Think about that. If you just installed new heater AC and you have a 10-year warranty, you'll void your warranty by using Nest. So just at least, you know, before you call the HVAC company, just switch it out with like an old thermometer so they don't know that you're using Nest. You can do that because there's no way for them to find out unless you tell them. Nest was bought by Google. It doesn't mean Nest is a bad product. It just means if you use 2 wires, you're going to have problems. And I guess because of that problem, Nest never, you know, Nest try to maybe cover it up, you know. And that's why I think a lot of HVAC companies are now, you know, they don't like Nest because now it's making all these heater systems fail, the ignition systems fail. I was talking to the technician. He was telling me he was going to brand new houses that just installed Nest, or they installed Nest a few months back, and they have the nicest like heater systems, and they got a whole motherboard in it, and the whole thing gets fried. You know, for me, it's sort of hard to believe, but yeah, I guess that's something that's going on right now in the industry. Otherwise, why would he tell me about it? He would make more money by coming back and fixing my ignition. But at least he was being honest and telling me, you know, not to use Nest. So yeah, I'm selling my Nest on eBay tomorrow. Maybe I'll give it away, yeah. For people who have 3 wires, you guys can have. You guys can benefit from it. You can still use it, just it might void warranty. Flossie has all the DJ equipment. From reviewing them, he gets a lot of products for free. Oh yeah, if you can pick the manual node, that would be kind of cool. If you have... They should make it like, you know, like my GoPro has wide, super view, and normal. So it can do the software correction. So else you could put that. Oh, there's something like GoPro. Anyway, guys, I'm almost here at my destination. Yeah, I'll be going to Korea eventually. But have a great day. And we'll have another live eventually here. But I'll see you guys. You know, cabrons. 네, 잘 계시고, 잘 먹고 잘 사시고, 다음에 봅시다. Adios, cabrons, cabronas.